Hi there, this is Toby Green and you're listening to The Green Room with Tom Green and Jacob Gaynor. Stay tuned.
Oh, coffee's for a week for that, mate.
Well, you don't look flustered at all. Some people come on and they panic.
Connor Iden already had big forehead sweats going
Connor
on.
Iden,
So.
lips were shaking. Now, if you're watching, you'll know who's here. If you're listening, you'll have no idea what Tom and I are on about.
I wonder if that laugh gave it away. I mean, people
100%.
tapped in.
100%. Ready for your intro? Ladies and gentlemen, today, we are lucky to be joined by a genuine star of the AFL women's competition. She's an avid surfer from Tathra and more importantly progressed through the ranks of our beloved AFL Canberra. She's got the most infectious laugh you'll ever hear, and she's also currently a model for a brand that is not Speedo, so we won't go too far into that. Tarni Evans, welcome to In the Green Room.
Thanks for having me. It's good to be here.
Now, sorry it's taken a while. We're 53 episodes in, 54?
Yeah, something like too many.
That's huge.
Yeah, we're flying.
Nice.
We're sponsored. We're killing it. We're just making a difference. Tom,
Yeah.
I'm going to put my hand up. Before we get into Tani's journey, we've got a few things to dissect. I'm going to put my hand up,
This is a first.
and I'm going to apologise.
This really is a first.
I'm going to apologise. Normally, I think we get the balance pretty right with promoting you as a player, as a genuine star of the AFL competition, but then also bringing you back down to earth and, really highlighting that personality of yours. Last week, probably a little too much the other way because I'd probably, and that's Will's fault as well, did you dirty with the trending topic.
That clip. Well, look, I'm happy to take the apology, Jake, because I'm not sure how many more I'm going to get from you, so I'll take them when they
you're
come.
Done. Quota.
But I don't know. I thought the clip was quite funny, but I just hope that implored people to go and actually listen to the proper trending topic, because that clip was not the trending topic. Like, that was clipped in a way that made it look like I was talking
But you know
rubbish.
that's like the role, right?
I get that you
I don't
have
work
to,
with facts, Tom.
I know.
I work with engagement.
I get that you have to do that, but I just hope that people listening to that weren't like, oh my God, Tom Green's a bot.
It went off.
Did it? Yeah.
So many people sent it to me like, what is this bloke? Did you see it?
You
can be honest.
I saw the clip. Yeah.
See,
I read it though.
See, she saw the clip and didn't go and
that's
listen.
what I was going to say, though, is my point, is that I'm worried that that's what most people do. And I'm also worried that's, for a start, most people's engagement with our podcast is just the clips and not actually listening.
100%. Most of it's the clips.
Yeah, but
We're
that...
two idiots that did a pool race, got a tattoo, and you
One
talk
idiot
about...
got a tattoo.
You talk about, what do you see when you look in the mirror, man?
No, that's what some people were like. I saw people in the comments even talking about, like, now when I go look in the mirror, and that was my whole point. Don't go look in the mirror. No one cares. It's a shame to hear though that people didn't go on and watch the
But we weren't the only ones that went hard at you. Channel 7 or 7 AFL.
I don't think they went that. Like, my thing about that, I don't think they went too hard. I actually thought what they did was...
It was great.
Yeah, so like me rubbing my nose after the game.
Hilarious.
Yeah, but
that was
That's
heavy.
on you.
But
That's
it was
on
just
you.
my nose just. Well, I can't.
No, but like that wasn't an itch, man.
No, well, it wasn't
Like
itch.
you were digging.
No. See, that's the thing. I wasn't. That's what. I hope it was captured at least in the video. My finger wasn't in my nose. It was.
But
I
like,
was
who
rubbing
scratches that hard?
Well, when it's itchy, it was clearly pretty itchy.
But like, you're also talking, so like, it's just not it.
Okay, well, I can't control that, but I thought for the most part the mic'd up stuff went pretty well.
Yeah,
I thought
how'd you
was all
enjoy
good.
that?
I've been mic'd up before.
Did
Yeah,
you forget about it?
pretty much. Yeah, you don't really think about it too much. Have you been mic'd up before?
No, I
Okay.
haven't, thankfully.
Well, how do you reckon you'd go if you were mic'd up?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I don't know.
Like, do
How are
commu-
you on the field? Do you?
Yeah, do you communicate much?
Like I don't know if I know. I think I do, but I'm not too sure. There'd be a lot of like giggling probably.
You giggle on the field as well.
Oh yeah, but like I guess as a back, there's like a lot of chat. I reckon.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'd love to see like you
I've got
mic'd
terrible
up.
banter. I just laugh at people.
Yeah, I can't imagine you're
Do
like.
you get frustrated?
Yeah, but I think it's like internal.
Yeah,
I'm not,
okay.
yeah.
Mine was quite external.
Yeah. For those that missed it, here's a little clip of Tom.
Here we go. smash him there. All day I'll talk with you. Nice and loud. I'm kicking them elite. They're coming off so clean. Xavier! Go, Brigger. Hold, Toby, hold! Hey, here! Finn, get here! Finner! Someone's gonna talk to me. Hey, Bax! What's that? Get one close.
Now it goes for a minute. I can listen to the whole thing, but
The screaming is pretty accurate.
poor
actually.
Finn Callahan.
They're just like
man.
screaming names. I reckon that's pretty
Yeah.
accurate.
It's like an amazing insight.
Yeah, well, that's what I saw, because I saw obviously my family was watching at home, and so they sort of sent it to me. And I think I guess it is good insight just to, as Tani would know as well, like saying, there is a lot of screaming like that, whether it's directional or whether it's calling for the ball or it's a bit of both. And I guess that insight, like people, if you don't play, I guess it's good for people to see what it's like out there, and it can be pretty intense. I suppose it probably depends on the person as well. I'm clearly a little bit intense out there, but I didn't mind it. I thought it was pretty good. It was, as long as people enjoyed it too. I thought it was good. But the 7AFL clipped up a few things like that. When I said I was kicking them elite, what they didn't get involved in that is that this is in the warm up, and I walked past Darcy Jones, and he's like, I'm kicking them terribly right now or something. I was like, really? And then I said, kicking them elite. Yeah. It wasn't like me just volunteering anyone who wanted to hear. I'm kicking them elite. It came up actually from someone else. But anyway, I thought it seemed to be received pretty well. I think people enjoyed it. I didn't mind doing it too much. And there was a lot more screaming though, Tani. I'm glad that wouldn't go for much longer because there was just a lot of yelling.
The goal one was cool too, when you kicked the goal and they had that marked up.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice. I mean, it was perfect.
Where's
for Briggsy.
Brigger?
Yeah,
Where's Brigger?
Exactly. It was all on Briggsy. Briggsy could not have put that further down my throat. It was
That
perfect.
Academy connection.
Exactly.
Um,
Speaking of.
Another Academy product here. Tani, your story. Now, a lot of people, do more people think you're from Tathra or Canberra?
I think more people in the footy world think I'm from Canberra,
Yeah, respect.
which is pretty funny.
Yeah, but I bet you, do you not like that? Because I feel like you are,
Like patriotic in a way.
yeah,
Is that
well,
right
like, I feel like when I think about you, you're a South Coast girl, and it's like good that you came up to Canberra, but I feel like you as well see yourself like surfer girl, like you're a South Coast girl, you know?
Yeah. No, I'm.
You don't claim Canberra like Canberra tries to claim you.
I don't claim it, but
That happens a lot.
did give me a lot, so I don't know.
Oh,
Bit of
perfect
both.
answer.
Bit of both.
But, yeah, you can't be trash talking Canberra here. Luckily, you learnt the hard way. A little bit about your journey, because your family, you're very close with your family. And have you met Tani's family?
I've met Kel. I don't know if
Yeah.
I've met the rest of them, but I've definitely met Kel.
yeah.
And Kel's a ripper.
I feel like everyone's met Kel.
If-
I feel like more people know Kel than I know.
Kel is like, can't even describe Kel.
Yeah, well,
Where is he?
Kel's currently on a boat sailing back from Tahiti
Yeah.
to Australia.
And that just sums
That-
Kel up.
Yeah. that does, and that also it sums him up because that's so cool.
Yeah. Because when was he last in Australia?
No, October.
Yeah. And he was
Last
like
year.
telling me about his plan, where he was going, and it was like,
Has he
Didn't
gone there
even
to
know.
surf?
He didn't even know. Yeah, he's been surfing the world. He started in Scotland, surf Scotland. Oh no, surf Scotland in like 5'3" wetty, hoodie, booties,
Yeah.
icy water, and then went to like Ireland, and then went to Morocco, and then went to England, and then now he's in now he's in Tahiti.
you're big on
That's-
travel too, though, aren't you?
I actually like the past 2. I first went overseas like a year or 2 ago.
Where'd you go?
I went to the Mentawais. Mentawai.
That's a rogue first place to go.
Yeah, it was hectic actually. It was a wild first place to go.
What made you want to go there?
On a surf trip. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Random.
Have you ever tried surfing?
Yeah,
How'd you go?
like fine, but it was on a massive foam board, and it was like the swell wasn't that big, and I also started too late, so like I don't know.
Nah, it's never too late.
Maybe if I probably committed to it, but I'm not that good. I'm not going to try and pretend I'm a surfer.
Yeah, respect. I'm late. Tans, your journey. So talk us through the start, the childhood, South Coast.
Childhood.
You would have been just in the sand, in the surf all day.
Yeah. Grew up in Tarthra, Bermagui area, on like a little bush property, like 14 acres of bush. And then, yeah, we like grew up there and the beach was just down the road. So that was kind of our whole childhood. Whenever we weren't playing every other sport under the sun, we were at the beach. So, yeah, kind of grew up surfing and mucking around. I was in the surf club. Just solely revolved around the ocean pretty much. And then got into footy when I was probably like 14, 15.
It's pretty late.
Yeah, it was pretty late. I think I played every other sport. It was such a small town. I just like grab
What other sports?
everyone. I did athletics growing up, like since I was like Emily P's actually. MP's who I play with now. Did little athletics together in Canberra when we were like 8. I think there's a photo of us.
Really?
Yeah, photo of us when we were like 12 together on the podium.
You have to
Hilarious.
give me that.
Yeah, I'll find it for you. So I did athletics, did soccer, did league tag, league. Like pretty much whatever was on the cards. I don't know. I feel like everyone's got this similar like story of playing a million sports and going from one sport to the other on the weekend. But started playing when I was probably like 14, 15 in the first women's comp in Tarthra, in the first women's team, and then did that for like 2 years. And then when I turned 16, I was like, I can either give this a go and move, because I was travelling to Canberra kind of 2 days a week in year 9 and 10 to do CESA at the time, which was like Southeast Sports Academy.
Yep.
And then played for Queanbeyan when I was 16. So I was like travelling back and forth on the weekends to play for Queanbeyan.
Oh, that's a big commitment.
Yeah. It was, my parents, man, they did a few hours in the car. It was pretty heavy. I was just chilling. I got up my hours pretty quick on the hours play. And then moved to Canberra when I was 16, turning 17. Moved into a uni share house. Had a go at it.
That's 16.
I was with my sister, but she was doing her honours at uni, so I hardly saw her. But it was in an art house, the crew. It was
Did you
pretty
like
fun.
cooking stuff?
Yeah.
That's 16.
Yeah.
I would have had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't, man.
You've still got no idea, so it's impressive.
Thought that'd be like a relatable moment. No, pot shot. Good on you, Tom. Hero. Anyway, Tani, back to you.
So I did. Moved. Had a go at it. Went to Erindale College. And then
They've had some like incredible talent come from there.
Himmel. I think Himmel went to Erindale. Yeah.
Yeah, he spent a year in Canberra.
Yeah,
probably
he's
did.
like
Yeah. Fazy was Arundel as well.
Yeah.
Josh Dugan.
True. Yeah, there has been a few.
Some of the greats.
Also, Tarni, so you were one of how many kids?
3. There's my brother, my sister, and I. Yeah.
And you're the youngest?
I'm the youngest.
Yeah. And so how did you end up getting to AFL? Was like you said, just a small town. Again, they sort of had a women's comp up and going and went.
Yeah, they kind of had my first. So how I got into AFL was pretty well Kel, my brother. He he was in year 12, and I was young, and he was in year 10. Anyway, they like the Bega Bombers went to Bega High School and was just like, we haven't got any talent. We need some kids, and we haven't got any numbers, pretty much. And so they grabbed all the year 10 boys pretty well. They all played league and soccer, and we're like, we'll pay your regos, come down, bring a mouth guard, we'll come play. And they hadn't won a game in like 3 or 4 seasons, like ages. They hadn't won a game forever. Anyway, we were like, yeah, whatever, we'll come down. And so Kel went and played with all his mates, and they won that game, and it was like the craziest, like the whole of Bega ran on like the showground. It was like still horse poo all over the showground. Like it was so funny. And I remember being little and being like, all right, what's this sport, mate? What is this?
That's unreal.
And then Tarthra, the girls started their first team, and they didn't have numbers, so I jumped in the year after. And played in the women's team for a couple of years and loved it.
And then when about did you know that you were a genuine chance of coming to an AFLW club?
Well, when I moved to Canberra, there was kind of like, all right, we'll have a go. Got picked in the National Academy, like the NAB Academy, and then ended up training with you, started training with the boys Giants Academy.
Were you always halfback?
I don't know. I was everywhere.
Everything.
Yeah.
Utility.
No, that word's terrifying.
What, can I say? So that is, you've just touched on quickly. That was like, I've now known Tani for a long time because, as she said, she came up from Tathra to live in Canberra and train with us, like as part of the Giants Academy.
Mm-hmm.
And we heard that, like, all we were told was basically, yeah, there's this girl from the South Coast who's going to come up and she's a
freak.
gun, basically, yeah. So she's going to come and train with us. We'll see how it goes. And then she rocks up and she can kick it further and more accurately than all of us. And we're all kind of like, oh, shit. But yeah, so that was, I mean, it's a big, you sort of made it as well, like at 16, it's a big call to move to Canberra, like from home.
Especially when you're such a ocean girl. Canberra doesn't have an ocean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just a big commitment. And I don't know, did you really, like, when you moved to Canberra, were you thinking, oh, I'm going to play AFLW? Or were you thinking, oh, I'm just enjoying what I'm doing right now? This is what everyone tells me is sort of like thing to do. I'll just kick it around and see what happens.
Yeah, a bit of both. It was kind of still coming into its own AFLW too. It was definitely there and it was pathway, but it was kind of, no one kind of knew the path to get to it. It was kind of like people talking to people being like, how does one actually get drafted? So it was cool to have that experience to just be like, all right, seems like this might be the pathway. Let's move to Canberra. Let's have a go at it. And I wasn't really thinking too hard about it, to be honest. I was just rolling along, la-la-ing around. And love training. I mean, just love footy, so I was going to go have a go at it.
Right. And then, so you were playing at Queanbeyan during that time?
Yeah.
And then you were also, are you still living in that art place?
Yeah. So I lived there for like a year and a bit, and then I moved in with Swanee and Rez from Queanbeyan Footy Club. Yeah. On their farm down, more towards home pretty well. Yeah. Which was sick. It was so fun.
They're like two of the they're adults, but they're not adults.
Yeah.
And now they've got a baby. Like, it's crazy.
Oh no, they've got 2 babies. Anyway, they were on a farm, so it was sick. I lived there, and it was like half an hour from school, so I was doing that. And then it was kind of in the pathway. Yeah, I was training with Tom and that through Scotty Smith, who's here now. He was the S&C at the time in the academy, and Berno was the coach of the academy.
We're a family club, the Giants.
Yeah, it's kind of like really weird how full circle it's all gone.
So that was awesome. It was a great experience. I feel like that, man, I've learned so much in those few weeks that we were training with you guys. Then kind of was doing that, and all the boys that were at school, like Fazy and that, were all doing the academy as well. So I was training with them a bit at school as well.
I've got another couple of questions.
Yeah.
Is it like, was it ever daunting to you training with the boys? Like, as in, I don't know. My impression is that you never seem like, you're always, for those, again, who don't know you personally, you're very, very outgoing, very easy to talk to, and very easy to get along with. And so, like, I don't know, as young teenage boys, we're all sort of like a bit unsure and a bit unsure of ourselves, and then also just unsure of how it would all work. But you sort of come in and like a bundle of energy basically, and made it like, I don't know, you just didn't seem daunted by it at all. And so I just wonder, is that a big, like, was that something you've ever found really? But even when you moved up, were you that nervous about it? And then my other one was just going to be, you've lived out of home for so long now. Do you miss your family much? I know, like Jacob said, you are really tight with your family, and like Kel's been away, like Kel in particular has a real like wandering spirit. I feel like he's always like on the move doing stuff. Yeah. Do you miss your family? Do you miss your parents? Like, how do you deal with that?
Yeah. Oh, I was going home a fair bit to be honest. I was up and then kind of was going home on weekends fairly often, getting the water. But in terms of training with you guys, I mean, you were pretty welcoming, and Scotty's pretty like fierce with what he's up to, so you kind of slotted in pretty quickly. But I also helped. I was good mates with like most of the boys at school. I don't know. I didn't think about it too much, but it was definitely it's definitely intimidating. I don't know you always come in and you're like, all right, I want to perform. But I mean, everyone, I think you're almost more competitive. You're just like, here we go.
I want to prove.
I want to prove something here. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. But I mean, it was a pretty comforting group. You guys were pretty easy to hang out with. You and your brothers and all the crew. And I saw your brother on the TV after you went on the weekend. And I was like, hey, they're all here.
He's gotten a haircut since then as well. He needed a haircut pretty badly. We'll get to that later.
No, we won't. Skip that. And then from there, picked up alongside Em, who you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
How special was that, and how'd that come about, and how'd you find out?
We were in the COVID year. So we did our draft combine up here.
You did it at the club, didn't you?
Yeah, we did it at the club.
Weird.
Yeah, it was like probably 6 of us, I think. So Em and I kind of found out then because the draft wasn't in Melbourne. It was like because there was no big draft. It was all online. So we kind of found out then and did the interview and stuff, which was hectic. I don't know. I was frothing, so it was just like it was so sick, crazy. Like I don't know. It all felt a bit surreal, but I found out at training actually in Queanbeyan. We were not found out. I knew about it, but everyone else found out.
That's what the draft was. Oh, you all watched it together, didn't you?
Yeah, we all watched it together in the change room.
But they'd already told you, the Giants had already.
They'd already told me and done the interview here at the combine. I'd finished the combine.
Oh, like as in the club, like welcome to the Giants interview, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, or like the top. Yeah, because they were like, you've been drafted.
Yeah. How do you feel?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Which was crazy.
Did you tell anyone at Queanbeyan when the draft was on that you already knew? Or did you act surprised?
Oh, I rang Resi straight after the interview, who I was living with at the time. I was like,
that's cool.
Yeah. And then, went to training, did training, came in after training, and then had the draft.
You would have been rocking up the training feeling that good.
Wait,
hey,
you want to talk about kicking them elite?
Yeah.
After that news, it just would have been like
you would have been going up to senior players like, what you want to do here?
Yeah.
You really want to you've been giving coaching advice. That's unreal. That would have been so special. Was it easy? Like you've mentioned, you've had to move now a few times.
Yeah.
To kind of follow your dreams. But was it easier this time having Peasy with you?
Yeah, I think so. It was different. It was cool living with the girls at the start. Yeah. And Smith and them and I moved into a place together in Concord. Beautiful Concord.
You've been around all of Sydney now.
Yeah. Yep. We've
Been
done
on
Sydney.
tour.
We've done Sydney.
Because where are you now? North?
You're north, mainly. Yeah. No, it was different. Yeah, it was definitely, I love moving to Sydney. It was epic. Well, actually, we moved here and then we left because it was hub.
COVID.
Yeah. Went straight into a hub in Albury, so I kind of went straight back there.
And you didn't even
Which
get to
was
finish
sick.
that season, did you?
Nah, the season before that, they didn't finish.
Oh, right.
And
Second one they
then
did.
I came in and then the Giants team went into a hub.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, which was hectic. It was so sick. Just got
Great
to
way
know
to
the
connect
girls
with the group,
so
yeah.
quickly. Yeah, it was mad.
It's unreal.
Yeah. So it was a big few weeks, but it was nice to be up here and into it.
And now you're in the leadership group, which by the time this podcast comes out will all be confirmed. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Second
been
year?
that, correct?
Second year in the leadership
Yeah.
group? Yeah. How have you enjoyed that role?
Yeah, it's been epic. I don't know. It's been unreal. Yeah.
Because you're very young.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am.
No, it's been epic. I mean, it helps having like Obesos, Evas, Peps, like all the Barsies, like all the crew that I've kind of grown up playing footy with now through past 5 years. Kind of learning from them and trying to pick it all up. But it's nice being a couple of years in now and kind of knowing what the go is and how it all works. But yeah, no, it's cool. I love it.
Do you see yourself as a leader? Like, was that a surprise, I suppose, when you were first voted into the leadership group? Were you a bit surprised? Like, do you see yourself as
I think I talked to you after. Do you remember that? I talked to you after we would just come out of the meeting and you were like, oh, you're in. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that
Just
actually.
loose.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My impression was like you kind of seemed like really stunned or something. Like
Yeah.
you're just like, yeah, Yeah, so
I'm a leader.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was definitely. I don't know if anyone kind of sees themselves as a leader. It kind of just happened.
He does.
Hang on. I feel stiff.
Yeah.
We could be looking at the 2 next captains.
That's
crazy.
No, it's a big
All right.
call. Yeah, we'll wait.
I'm going to reclip this in 2 years' time.
We'll reserve our judgment on that.
Yeah, I think it's kind of just how it plays out. But no, I'm stoked that the girls put their faith in me to do it. So yeah, no, it's cool. It's a great opportunity.
Love that. And now, what year is this? What season is this for you?
Season 6,
6.
but year 5 because we had 2 in 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
It was a big year. So 1 o'clock Friday, Giants HQ.
Yes.
You're on, finally.
Yeah. So
Sydney
keen.
Swans, Giants, the start of a triple header. AFLW,
Into
VFL,
into,
AFL. It's going to be a big day. You excited?
I'm so excited.
Does
Yeah.
pre-season feel really long? Because your pre-season is like
Yeah.
stupidly long.
Yeah, no, it does feel pretty long.
Do
But
you,
it's
do you get a chance to like turn on, like do you switch off completely at some stage? Or do you like, obviously you're always going to be training and things like that, but like do you go home and relax? Or do you normally stay up in Sydney? Like what do you do off season?
Yeah, you got to. Early years, I was definitely going. I went home in the off season, but Sydney's feeling pretty comfy, so I'm up here
Love
more. No, I you've got to, right? Like it's so
buy-in.
yeah. You gotta have your downtime and gotta come in and do your thing. But I think it's like straight after season, the same as the boys. You just get away, do whatever you want to do your travels, do that, and kind of come back in and have it all set up for you to hook back in. But we definitely, because we had like an 8-week block and then had like a couple weeks off and then went into pre-season. So yeah, no, it's been pretty solid, but you check it out when you can. Yeah,
That's good.
when you got your little bit.
It will be a big day, as we mentioned. Tom, Derby.
Mm.
They don't get much bigger.
No.
I'm not going to go into it too much.
Yeah, well, you're again probably on a ban. You're probably not allowed to go into it too much.
I'm not on a ban. I'm restrained.
Yeah. Yeah,
King
well,
has told me I'm not allowed to go for my 5th consecutive Brett Kirk medal.
you reckon you've been best on the last 4?
He said I've been the Swans best on for the last few years.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, no, they are big. I mean, you know, the girls feel it. You know, we all feel it. It is a big game, and I think Toby sort of addressed it pretty well in his presser yesterday about we don't need to like make more out of the game necessarily than it already is there. I mean, it's a big game for us and the rest of our season. The Swans are playing, you know, sort of win or die football every single week now for their season, and you know, we're playing our crosstown rivals, so it sort of speaks for itself a little bit into how important this game is. And yeah, they've had the wood over us the last 4 or 5 times or something. So 5, yeah. We need to sort that out.
Yes, you do. Are you excited to be back at NG? Obviously, we've spoken previously about how much the crowds are building, how much the atmosphere has improved.
Yeah, very. I mean, we absolutely love it. I mean, last game, I think you look at when we played Geelong, it was the crowd was so loud, and we obviously took a little while to get going, but it wasn't helped by some of the. There's a couple. Some of those goals, like you know that Shannon Neal one where it looked out of bounds.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, it was close. That was right near the those Bankwest seats, though, wasn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
They
would've been-
caught the ball and gave it
I
back
was
to
going to
Shannon
say,
Neal.
yeah, they would have been able to actually see that one was out of bounds, I think. But yeah, no, the crowd there was super, super loud, and we absolutely love their support. And I'm sure, you know, every single time there is a Sydney Derby, the support's nice and loud, and our fans have really been turning out recently at NG, so it's super, super exciting to get back there.
Shout out to Bankwest.
Yeah. Shout out. I mean, those seats are incredible down the front there. Like I said, they could have they were probably putting pressure on Shannon Neal from that shot anyway. So
Ever since those seats have been put there, they've had actually some special moments.
yeah, they have already
Stringer
right in front of them.
thinks that's his pocket or flank.
Yeah, we kicked a fair
Stringer
snag.
having a
from
field day. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
doesn't he? He knows when to turn it on. Maybe he needs to be the next sponsored player from Bankwest. All right, we're going to get into some questions. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Let me get the questions up. My bad. Wasn't prepared. It's an early podcast recording.
It's all right.
Got him. Okay. There's a lot of people asking for Darcy Jones. We've
Yeah.
already had him.
Yeah, I know. People need to go back and listen to that one. People also, I think people overestimate how interesting Jones is.
Dull.
Yeah.
Comes to mind. No, sorry, DJ. He's actually my FIFA partner. I love him.
Yeah, true.
And we have been putting in some hours. And we're looking
True.
good.
How's FIFA going?
First game yesterday.
Okay.
It was
Stinker.
embarrassing. It was just hard to watch.
No.
Keefe and Cogs got beaten
too
5-0.
old. Too old.
Oh no.
But it's like
Too
5-0 in
old.
like the 60th or 70th minute, so we just
Everyone just got up and left.
canned it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just not
Are you any good at FIFA?
I've never done it.
Yeah, neither.
Yeah.
So you
I
got
don't
a
have.
private-
I'm not a part of the comp because I didn't grow
Suck.
up with a PlayStation.
Yeah,
so
no,
I don't,
neither.
like,
Neither. Never
You
touched
guys are
one.
heroes.
Oh.
So, Tani, I'm not sure if you saw it, but we included you in the questions thing, right?
Okay.
So there's a couple here, and I don't like my chances. A lot of them are athletic questions, which I feel is like unfair.
As in, what do you mean?
What?
Like, who would win a challenge between the three of us?
Oh, right.
Oh.
Most times I'm going to get beaten. Put my hand up again. Out of Tarni, Jacob, and Tom, who do you think would win a 4K swim? I think it's a chance. I'll do it in the off season, obviously.
4K, way too long. I would hate to do that.
4K.
That would
That is a
take-
long way, but
I think
The
Tani
smile
would
on
win.
Tani's face means
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
4K's a
yeah.
long way, is it? Is it?
Yeah.
how
When
we
I
used to
said
get-
that, she's like 4K.
4K.
Oh, I guess it's a long way. Like,
Get
That's how
out.
we used to get to school, mate.
Get out.
You'd win?
No.
You would have.
I
Yes,
think
you would.
You're a swimmer.
Not 4K.
he's not a swimmer. He's got my name tattooed on his chest.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
done it. Yeah, true. You're not a 50 metres.
Not a
swimmer,
short distance swimmer.
mate. You do salties, don't you?
Yeah, I've tried to. Try and organise it with Cambridge a couple of times.
Yeah. Cambo's been. You need
I
to
mean,
get back
she's
into
a
it.
fish.
Yeah. She's in.
So's Barzy. Barzy's a fish. Yeah,
Mm.
no, not about it.
Those girls love it.
Loved the reflections, Tom. Made perfect sense. Don't worry about Jacob.
Thank you very much to whoever that was. Appreciate it.
Just wondering where the poem's gone. It's back. Don't you stress. What's Tom's blazer size? Don't know.
No.
Wouldn't know at AFL. All right, for the both of you, who's your favourite team to play against? Favourite team and player?
Favorite.
Like player to play against, and then team to play against.
Is that like hardest player or
Yeah.
hardest player?
Or
That's
like,
how I normally
you
interpret
could-
those
You
ones.
can interpret it two ways. You could either go like,
Well, you're not going to say someone who you always play well against, be like, oh yeah, I
but it
smash
could
this
be
person
like-
every time.
it could be like, oh, I'm really close with Tim Taranto. I enjoy playing
Ah,
him.
right, sure.
Or like, there's a few former Giants that we could all like, you know.
Mm.
Or you could take it like the hardest, like the most challenging that I enjoy.
Mm.
Love playing the Swannies. Always.
Mm-hmm.
Always fun. And then Libby Graham maybe from Richmond.
Yeah.
Used to play with us.
Yeah,
Good mate.
She's funny.
Yeah. Always pretty funny. Who else? I mean, Priv is always fun when I was halfback. It was nice to play against Priva. It was a Swannies game.
Again, though, I can't imagine you chirping.
No, that's again. I just laugh. Like,
Hey, Priv, how you going?
Yeah. Just get bullied and then laugh about it.
Yeah, you wouldn't even have a comeback. You just laugh at him.
No, never.
You'd actually be really hard to insult too. 'Cause you'd just be sitting there smiling at him. You'd feel so guilty. Whereas Tom, I'd go all day. Tom?
Probably similar to the Swans. Like they always seem to be close and like always have feeling in them, sort of irrespective of how the two teams are going. And opposition, like Marcus Bonds and Belly and Patrick Cripps, I think. They're big mids, obviously superstars, so it's always good to try and match up against them.
Is there any part of training that you really dread or particularly dislike? You can't say the 2K. You're pretty good at it.
Oh, it's always bad though. You know, everyone.
Do you get
knows.
nervous?
It's the dread. It's the dread.
Oh
beforehand.
yeah, if you don't get nervous before the 2K, something's going on. Everyone's quiet. Are you guys silent?
Yeah, everyone
Yeah,
feels
okay.
sick. And you know what the worst part is? You know how you go out, you do your bit of a warm-up, whatever, and then it's like, all right, let's go over to the starting line, like the warm-up.
That walk over to the start
That even sends a
is
shot
the
down me right
worst.
now. I'm thinking about like, it's just, yeah, exactly. When it's like the walk over and you're like, oh my God, here we are. That's the worst thing ever. Either that or I'm going to say in pre-season Wednesday afternoon, we did some wrestling sessions for the last couple of years.
True.
Those are so hard. They're probably the hardest thing I've done in football. The 2K sucks, but like, I don't know, you can, you sort of got your breath back in like 5 minutes, you know what I mean? Afterwards, like you're hurting at the end, but it also
The
goes
relief afterwards would be.
it goes for 6.5 minutes, basically, you
Yeah.
know? So like you're done pretty soon. Those wrestling sessions
a
are,
bit shorter if you're Tani.
yeah, true. Those wrestling sessions are 50 minutes. And they're in the hot
Do you know what's
cage.
funny?
Like
In
it's,
pre-season, what was it? Was it every Wednesday or something like that?
Yeah,
that you
every
did it?
Wednesday.
Yeah,
Every
there's
Wednesday
just a
afternoon.
different vibe around the place. Like you
Yeah.
blokes are miserable until afterwards. Then you're all over, like you're fine.
Pretty funny. We've just started doing them. We
Oh
did
my
2 of them, and Sam Taylor's in the gym, and he like looked over and he's like, "Are you guys with Luke?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, good luck."
yeah, literally.
Yuck.
And we've got to also should clarify there. Luke's a nice guy. Like,
Oh, yeah, he's the best.
But it's just
Just a horrible position.
Yeah, exactly. What he has to run sucks.
Yeah, he's gonna fight you next time. Can you come out to the Blue Mountains again? Blue Mountains are beautiful, by the way. I love camping out there.
Yeah, they are.
Do you do much camping?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're big on that this show. Thoughts on Dan? No, like legit.
Okay, nice.
Thoughts on Dan playing the Legends game? Dan Gorringe. Have you heard the Legends game's back?
I have, yeah.
Dan Gorringe is playing
That's sort of. I feel like he was, a shoo-in for that.
a Legends game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you clip that and post it?
Nope. Nah, we'll find something fun to clip. Jacob, do you have any pre-planned content for the media for the derby? No.
That's a lie. He does.
No, I'm actually not saying anything this week.
Times change.
Well,
Can we talk about? I've got a question for you, Jacob.
Okay.
So the last few weeks you've worn a hat on the podcast.
Okay. Yep.
And this week you haven't. Would you have you got any insight into why that's come about?
I do, Tom. Thanks for asking such a great question. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I got a haircut. Didn't like it. So then when I got another haircut, made it worse. So then it was just a permanent hat situation for a couple of weeks while I reassessed my options. Because as we all know, my lovely auntie Christine retired late last year. Kind of left me in a bit of a pickle. She's been cutting my hair for 27 years.
Really, that old?
Yep. You're calling her old?
No, you.
That's crazy.
You said 27 years.
Yeah, we get it. You're on fire, Tom. Can't wait to clip something for you this week, mate. Sorry, this happens every week. We're really nice to each other. Tom's a legend and a good bloke. So then in Melbourne, I was just looking in the mirror and I said,
It's time.
Jacob, why have you got a mullet? Like, grow up a bit, you know what I mean? So then I went down to, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a really nice place.
Yeah. Can I say they've done a good job? So
Domain?
yeah. Well,
Could be it's on Chapel Street. That could be wrong. Swan Street,
disrespectful. You haven't.
a big street in Melbourne.
Chapel Street and Swan Street are a long way apart.
But they're big streets.
Well,
That's one of them.
if it's near our hotel, maybe it was Swan Street because that's in Richmond.
Yeah, that one.
Whereas Chapel Street's like out
Yeah, no, Swan Street.
further east.
Went down and then I said to him, mate, you got to fix me. Take the mullet off. And then we had a good yarn. And then, yeah, mullet's gone. Maturity.
And the hat's off.
And I look 10 years younger.
Oh yeah, I just implore people to go and look at the last few episodes because it has been hat on, and if you go then before those ones, you'll see there's no hat. So I wonder if anyone actually picked up on that, any close observers. But in short, Jake, where we're at now, your haircut looks fantastic. I think he did do a really good job. It's a shame you can't remember the name of the barber.
I remember his name.
Or the store.
Harrison.
Sorry, that gave it to you.
Harrison. He's a big Hawks man.
Yep.
Does like the Giants content.
There you
I
go.
don't even say who I was.
That's rubbish.
No, I did. That's how I introduced myself. So any discounts? Best vacation activity. You can't say surfing.
I was just going to say.
You can't not say surfing.
Oh,
Because he's not going to go do that.
vacation activity.
You also just accidentally headbutt.
Yeah,
the
I know. I don't know. Vacation activity. Something to do with good food, maybe.
Mm.
Love good food.
Mm.
I mean, everyone does. But
That's a great answer.
Yeah, that is a good call.
Something revolved around the water, probably.
Yep.
With good food.
Respect.
Mm.
Tom?
Mine's probably like those are definitely. I mean, yeah, good food sounds pretty good to me. And like, on the like when I went that holiday on the bay, snorkeling. I love going snorkeling.
Oh,
so like,
nice.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. But I would have said as well, like if I'm going somewhere that I haven't been before, I normally like to, which you'll probably hate to hear, but because like if it's somewhere like in Europe or whatever, I like to walk around like the old city and see like the sights. Basically, I like to learn a bit of the history of the place.
So underrated doing that.
Yeah, well, I just think it's a good way to familiarize yourself with like foreign cities, and you get to an actual feel of what that city's like. So going and seeing some of their old historical sites, learning a bit about the history of where you are, and getting a feel for the city.
I like
think.
that.
Mm.
Good answer. All right, last one's for you, Tani. All the hostility. I
No,
don't
it's
know
not.
why.
It's just like we get like good answer.
That was genuine.
Yeah, no, I know that was genuine, but it's
It's
like,
like genuine good answer.
does it need to be?
Well, I'm not going to just ignore you and go to the next question. It was a good answer.
Thanks, man. I said thanks. I said thanks.
Last episode of In the Green Room. Tarni, will there be a change of playing style for the new AFLW season?
That's a good
Don't
question.
go too in depth.
Yeah, I don't need to give away secrets.
We
here.
play Friday.
No.
All right, thanks,
Like-
Tani.
No, we're keen to play some fast footy and do what we were doing last year, just do it better, which will be fun. Yeah, not much change.
Who of the new girls has impressed you the most? Actually, go one new girl, one girl that's already been here.
Having a good pre-season. I had a good pre-season.
Yeah.
Just had a good preseason. Everyone's gone crazy in preseason. We've had like a really good block past 12 weeks, but new girls. I mean, Marto and Sarah are like unreal. Like for the new draftees are crazy, man. They're so good. It's wild. Like the girls that are coming in now are incredible. But yeah, they've had really good pre-seasons up and running. It'll be exciting to watch. And then Cambo's elite, man. She's going to be crazy this year. Brodie Mowbray, she's had a crazy pre-season as well. She'll go off, I reckon. And then keen to watch Gigi and Parky. Parky's had a crazy pre-season as well, actually. Oh, my God. I'll pump off everyone here, man.
So here's the playing list.
Yeah, no, so we'll just go through. But, I reckon, like, Cambo will have a crazy year. She's in the halfback, so watch that go off. And then, yeah, the new girls, Sarah and Marto, have had good
Love that.
pre-seasons.
We'll clip that. Pressure's on.
I was going to say, not that like what I say really carries any weight, but like they have been from the girls, and then also like speaking with Berner and just like, and Scotty a little bit as well, they've said that like, I think by reports this is maybe easily the best preseason you guys have had. Like everyone came back and like pretty much everyone ran like PB times, like came back in career best nick. Have had, I think, Touchwood a pretty good run with injuries and stuff as well. So like what you can basically hope for out of a preseason, the girls have done, and shaped themselves up to have a really good year. And so it's super duper exciting.
Yeah.
They all sound so like excited about it. You can hear like Tani super excited about it. They're all like, you can feel that energy from their group, and Berner, all those, like the whole coaching staff as well. They're all super excited for the year and couldn't have had a better preseason basically. So it's exciting times.
I watched training on Saturday and then Wednesday, I think last week.
Yeah.
And like you talk about the quick game style, it's quick.
Mm.
And we saw that last year against the Bulldogs. Like when it's in full flight,
It's
like
exciting.
teams can't compete.
Yeah.
Like the Bulldogs got played off the park.
Same with you guys. I feel like our game plans are fairly...
Yeah. Well,
It's just attractive footy.
But I
Yeah.
think that is one of the cool things is
Yeah.
that like there's a bit of an alignment between both groups in terms of like trying to play similar styles of football.
Tsunami.
And so you get like I suppose a Giants brand all round of like the way we're trying to play the game. And yeah, I think both teams are chasing as well consistency of like, you see some of the games we play where we don't get it together and we look really average, and then we get games where we do put it together and it looks really good. I think again that's between both groups, so we're both chasing that consistency, and our best is really exciting, and it's super exciting that with the girls' season coming up.
Love it. All right, we've got a special announcement. Now, this weekend, we will host the first ever Green Power game at NG Stadium. When I first said what this was, I didn't say what it was. I said, we've got the green game. I said it to Tom. You should have seen the look at his face. He was like,
No.
no,
That's
you
rubbish.
thought it was about you?
No, I did not.
been moved to
not at
Monica.
all.
Yeah.
No.
Tom
no,
Green
no.
Fan Club. You've got enough. You've got enough.
I didn't at all.
You did. You
No.
looked at me and you smiled. You're like,
No, I didn't. I was
you
like,
did.
No, I didn't even. I don't even think I had a reaction. I think I was like, oh, like cool. What is that?
That's not what at all what you said. You said,
Here we go. No, I didn't. Anyway, why don't we move
this
on?
game is a celebration of how far we've come with building renewable energy in Australia, with over 40% of our energy on the East Coast now coming from renewable sources. So this Friday night, 100% of the electricity used within NG Stadium will be matched with green power accredited renewable generation, which will be fed back into the grid. Nailed that. Tani, you worked in this space for a while.
That's also one thing we probably should have addressed as well. What do you do for work outside of footy? Because that sort of ties a little bit into
That's
this sort
perfect.
of stuff. Yeah.
That's my bad.
Well,
Put my hand up for the third time this week.
No, you're good. I've finished up at the end of last year and what I was doing, but I was working for New South Wales National Parks and Wildlife outside of football.
Cool job.
Which, yeah,
So cool.
so fun. Anyway,
It was just draining on the body, wasn't it?
yeah, it's
Like hard to mix when you're an athlete as well. Yeah.
It was so sick, but it's just like not that doable with footy at the moment. But that's okay. We can always go back to it, which is exciting.
Yeah, that's great because
AFLW.
now we're getting a little bit sidetracked. We'll come back because pre-season camp was down your way.
Yeah.
Can you talk us through what you and your dad did for the group?
Yeah. We so I had pre-season camp in Bermagui, which is like very close to home. And we did a walk up a mountain called Gulaga in Tilba, and did a walk through like a pretty sacred spot, which is pretty cool. Which is like it's a women's mountain, Gulaga, in local Aboriginal native language. But it's a great spot, and we had one of the elders. Linny comes through and she showed us all through the mountain, which was pretty cool. Yeah, with all the girls.
Unreal.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
cool.
it was epic.
That's so good.
Yeah, it was sick.
But Footy for Climate, how long have you been with them?
Footy for Climate. Barzi got me into it.
Yep.
Oh, Nicola.
Of course she did.
No. I've had a pretty big interest in it. But Barzi it was like second year maybe.
Oh, wow, so a while.
Or third year, yeah. Yeah, when it kind of it kicked off, and Izzy was working in it. Izzy Huntington as well has been worked in it for a little bit. So yeah, there's been a few of us in it for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's pretty cool. It's just a platform kind of for the AFL and AFL players to put their activism or hat on and kind of stand up for climate action within our game, because there's been some pretty even at the start of this year with the AFL, the first round, the men's got cancelled with heat weather restrictions, and the bushfires and the flooding. Like there's been some major events that have happened in the past few years, let alone with local clubs. I think there's like 595 local clubs that have been relied on AFL financially for like in terms of climate events since 2020. So there's been a lot of kind of huge events climate-wise, and it's exciting that we get to do this round with NG, who's a clean energy supporter. But it is cool. It's good that the Giants have jumped on board and that we're having this round, because I think it's super important, and it's great chance for AFL players and the AFL to recognise the work that needs to be done in the climate realm.
Love that.
Well, I don't need to. Tani's the expert, not me. But as she was saying, like those natural like events that whether it's like the restrictions on games because of heat, that stuff's only going to get worse as well. Like with the way that climate change is going, so it's important that we act now to try and counteract those events going in the future. And as good as some of that stuff is, like some of those stats you read out, like I think did you say 40% of energy on the East Coast is now renewable?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's still room to move on that. Like
Long way to go.
Realistically, we can, like Australia as a nation, I think can still take bigger steps into, like that percentage could easily be higher if we took it a bit more seriously.
Yeah, I think change is hard, but it's so doable. Like it's always uncomfortable to change things, but it needs to happen because there's a lot of big events and bit of things that we can do now that will make a huge difference in a couple of years. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, ready?
4.
Your thing.
Song of the week. We're kind of getting pretty decent at the transitions.
I didn't want to say how natural that felt. Tani's thinking like
It's only taken
these guys are
54
good.
episodes or something in. Yeah. All right, am I starting us off then, Jacob?
No,
Okay, sure.
because my song's already up.
Yep, great.
All right,
Is Spotify actually going to work this week?
probably just for me.
Yeah.
We know the drill. I don't know. I really want to nail like the right time of the song. I probably should listen to it beforehand. Now this song is called Self Defense. It's from Ned Houston.
Ah, yes, you did say this. Yes.
I don't think you know who Ned Houston is. You're
I'm
looking at
pretty
me
bad
like
with
you
names.
don't. Now Ned is one of my best mates from school.
We just addressed why would Tani then know him? Like, I don't think you know him. How would she have come across?
She spent some time in
Ned
care with
Houston?
him.
Anyway,
Tani, you're obviously a big Morris fan.
Yeah, Ned.
Ned has worked as a producer for a lot of incredible artists the last like 10 years since we finished school. He's done a lot of work with like Guy Sebastian, people like that. Traveled the world, written a lot of songs. He's a great. If you say something about me being out of school 10 years,
no, I
Yeah,
wasn't going to
sit
say
back.
that. Well, no, you know what? I actually wasn't going to say that.
What were you
Great
gonna
point
say?
you brought up, though.
thanks, man.
What I was out of curiosity, like this is sort of left of field, but do you know the Canberra artist Genesis Owusu?
Yep, he's
Has he
worked
worked?
with Ned.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was going to ask. Has Ned worked with him? Because that would have been a cool local collab too. And Genesis Owusu has some really cool stuff.
His music incredible.
Yeah.
Have you seen? Do you remember when Obama shouted him out?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
nuts.
that. And anyway, but that's why I was just like that. Literally only just came to me then. But I was wondering if you had worked with him because he's like,
He went to McKillop, I think.
I'm not too sure. Like I don't know any of that. I just know like Genesis Owusu is a Canberra guy and has some really cool stuff and is like making some cool waves in the music industry. And I was wondering if Ned had come across him. So that's cool.
Yeah, they would have worked together for
Yeah.
sure. Anyway, so Ned has finally, after like through school, all I did was listen to his music, and he's an incredible songwriter as well. So he wrote this like 6 or 7 years ago. Finally, has released it. Signed with a record label. He's on. So this is his song, Self Defense. Ready? Sounds like we have a producer. That was good.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool.
So
transition.
that's Ned's song. Go stream it for him. He's killing it.
Tell us a little bit about it in terms of like genre-wise. That sounded like, is that pop or like what? If
Yeah,
you're gonna go listen to Ned Houston, what are you expecting?
Ed Sheeran.
Okay,
So that
pretty big comparison.
very similar.
Yeah,
Nice.
okay.
But that's more his style, I think. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of like that folk / pop.
Yeah,
I'm not going to pretend like I'm an expert in that.
yeah.
field.
No, I know what you mean. Though, yeah.
But him growing up, a lot of Ed Sheeran is all he listened to.
yeah,
But very, very talented, unreal voice.
yeah.
More songs coming, so we'll give him a plug later on.
Cool.
Tani.
What do I've been listening to a bit of Thames recently.
How do you spell that?
TEMS.
Yeah.
Exactly how it sounds.
Thames. One song, Love You, JJ. Been listening to that a lot.
Love Me? That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's see if it works this week.
let's see. Ooh, no.
It's not looking great.
This always happens for some reason.
I don't know
on
why it
Spotify.
does it.
No. That's all right. Yeah, a bit of that.
What's,
It's like-
what's Thames like for, again, what sort of genre?
There we go.
We have to cut it short. We've been done
Yeah,
for
sorry,
copyright
no,
a couple
that's
times.
Legit.
We keep getting in trouble.
Uh,
I actually like that. It's refreshing. Thompson doesn't suck.
A bit of that. And then, I don't know. I always go old school as well. I think Kato.
What's old?
Oh, old school.
Is that like
I don't
2000s
know.
or is it like 70s?
No, probably 2000s actually.
Like Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Oh.
Uh,
That was so convincing.
yeah, I don't know. A little bit of that.
Love
Bit of
that.
this.
It's cool. My
Yeah, see how disingenuous it is?
no, sorry.
No.
Okay,
That's
sorry.
the exact same as what I did. It's cool.
My song is by Justice and Tame Impala, Never Ender. You got it there? You should like this song this week, by the way.
Should I skip to a part?
I think it's about to. Anyway. It can be, yeah, we'll be careful of copyright
Yeah.
stuff. But
That'll probably do it
you can
anyway.
get an
How,
idea.
is it 10 seconds before it's copyright?
Yeah, we've listened to
Sometimes we've got like 30-second chunks.
Sometimes we go, wait for it.
Yeah, for ages. But yeah, great song. I actually think this is one you should listen to because I think you'll like that too.
Right, I'll add it.
Yeah.
Save to library.
Jacob likes to say that all I do is
Rap.
yeah, rap songs, but I actually have a little bit more diversity, Tani, than he gives me credit for, I think.
It's all right. You got to dive in. I feel like everyone's is unique.
Mhm.
Very unique, yeah. I've got a little bit of diversity. I do.
Every now and then.
Do you like country? That's a no.
okay.
I love no.
Nah,
that's
I
Your
listen
eyes
to
were like,
heaps of it. I live with Emily Pease, who's just that's
Yeah,
I
all.
love
That's
talking to
all
Peasy,
that's
mate.
going on. Yeah.
Paisley's got great music.
Loves
taste.
it. Loves it.
Yeah, Tom doesn't.
Nah,
Tom doesn't buy in
Can't
at
do
all.
country.
Nah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
All right.
Not me, unfortunately.
All right, we're gonna get to the poem. Ready?
Yep.
Can you believe the disrespect?
No, it's not. You don't know what I'm doing.
Every time I go poem, he goes phone. It became a thing last year. It's just disrespectful and rude.
I'm not saying you don't know what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I'm actually texting my mum. My mum sent me a text. Is that okay? Just a brief one.
Mel, you can wait till the poem's done.
Mum listens every week, actually.
I know. Most of your family listen, don't they? Your grandma listens.
Yeah, she does. I think both of them actually do, potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do. They've both. I've met them both.
Your family tune into the pod much, Tani?
Tani doesn't even tune into the pod.
I don't blame her.
Nah, Kel listens. Kel listens
Kel
on the boat. All right. Tom and Tani, it's been a pleasure, but you've had your turn to speak. Now it's my turn. Let's recap the week. The poem's been missing for a while. I was getting tired, but now it's Derby week. It's time to get fired. This is the week I get to have the most fun. If only I could remember the last time we won. The Swans winning isn't the only thing that stays the same. Every time we play them, all they do is complain. From the presses, the banners, and even the memes, they certainly are the most dramatic of teams. They're a side that'll go down in the history books, from South Melbourne to the Sydney Sooks. Tom, if you needed more motivation to win, I'll give you a reason. We win on Friday night, and we end their season. I know all of Australia is on the same page. We'd hate to see the Swans again on the big stage. Another grand final for the red and the white. Another year of dramatic stage fright. The Swans faithful are probably a little stressed. Boy, do they hate coming out west. We'll give them a night they'll long remember. A night the Giants had their chance of footy in September.
Yeah, I'll give the claps as I normally do. It's you've been restrained for most of the podcast. You've been somewhat restrained on the socials throughout the week, but that wasn't really that restrained, was it?
That was pretty good. I did think it was like
Sydney
holding back.
Sooks.
Great name, by the way.
Talking about their stage fright, even though, again, we've played them one grand final and we lost by 90 points or something as
Yeah,
well.
but imagine doing that like multiple times. We've only done it once, man.
Well, anyway,
even that
yeah.
bad.
You've added fuel to the fire again, Jacob, throwing petrol on the flame.
No, I haven't. No one's going to listen to that long.
But yeah, no, I thought it was a pretty good... What do you think about his
Normally
poem,
Tom rates it
Tony?
out of 10, and I struggle with the ratings.
That's not true.
Yeah. No. It was good. Yes.
Good?
Good.
It was good.
Good. Nah.
Out of
It was
10.
good. It was good. Out of 10. Oh. 6.
Yeah, love that. What? Love that. You know what I love about that? That's probably, I don't reckon I've ever given him a rating that low.
Nah.
Yeah, 6 it is. All right, 6.
You know what?
Yeah.
Tani's back next
Sorry.
week. And she's doing a poem.
And I've got a poem for her.
I want to see Tani do a poem. And guess what? You're getting 4.
That's fair.
So Jacob gets really touchy about his poems.
He does, fair.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Ready? Wait, what do you think of this? This is what I want to post if we win. I don't know if you want to see this.
I don't really care. I'll have a look.
Yeah.
Oh,
Win. Please win.
that will actually be very funny.
And I could get fired, and I'm going to walk off into the
sunset.
Thank you all. And I'm going to move down the coast to Tarthra.
That's quite funny.
Live with Tani's family.
But you've had, I think by all reports, I mean, this is your own opinion anyway, so who knows how accurate it is, but you've had a lot of funny stuff ready to go, and we haven't got a win in ages now, so who knows if that ever gets to see the light of day.
It will. I'm manifesting
light of
so
day,
hard.
Yeah,
It's gonna
we'll
happen.
wait and see.
Tans, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
How'd you
guys.
feel? Like you settled in all right?
Yeah.
You didn't really seem nervous.
I was, for sure.
Really?
A little bit before. Yeah.
Oh, you played it cool.
Yeah, thank you. Nah. Thanks for having me.
No, anytime. You're welcome back on.
The green room, I kind of thought, first green room, when I first heard it 52 episodes ago or whatever. I thought, surfing, yeah.
That's how it started.
I was
Blue
like,
shred.
had Tom getting barreled at Urban Surf vibes in my head. You know?
Oh, we should try that.
Yeah, I'd love
And
to
then
give Urban
clip
Surf
it.
a go. Yeah.
And then that could be new.
Because
do you know
I
what we
feel like
should
you're
do?
saying that because you know that I wouldn't get
No,
it.
you would.
No,
we
we
don't.
I
wouldn't.
think so, but
How are you giving him that and I'm getting a 6 and a pump? You know
Nah,
what?
you would.
I
You know
would,
what's-
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I would.
it took me. I remember you
Boogie board.
made that. I remember you made that reference
Tani's
really
first
early
and last
about,
appearance.
You made that reference really early about surfing, and I didn't even consider it until you said it.
What the green room is?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
it's how sort of
We actually should do that.
out
We
of the
should
mix
do
with
like
surfing I
a.
am.
You should take surfing lessons, teach Tom.
What should have happened? Do you have a photo of you getting barreled?
No.
That's a lie. Yes, you do.
Nah.
If you
no.
do,
Yes, you
if you
do.
do, I just mean you should send it to us because for this special app when it goes
Yeah,
up,
we use that as
we
the-
can have that. Yeah,
Welcome to In the Green Room, literally.
yeah. Come on, that would be cool. Special episode
You
with
definitely
Tani.
have one.
You do. You must.
I've seen
You know you do.
footage of you surfing.
Yeah, exactly. You do have a photo.
Stop
of
being
them.
humble.
Yeah.
It's not cool. Being
No.
arrogant's so much funner. Be like him.
Okay. No, but anyway, yeah, you should send that to Jacob if you have one, please. But we'll wait and see. I feel like
She won't. Look
yeah,
at the way
I
she's
can already
looking
tell
at
you, there's no way she's going to.
Blocked my number already.
But yes, Tani, thank you very much for coming on. As Jacob said, you're welcome back anytime. It was fantastic to hear your story and for our fans, I think, to get to know you a little bit better. Because you are very, very humble and you don't like to talk about yourself, which is quite evident, I think, on many occasions there. But thank you very much to all our listeners for another week of In the Green Room. Thank you very much for your interactions again. We absolutely love having all your support behind us. We couldn't do it without you. Make sure to send the love around. Send us to your family and your friends. See if we can get some listeners in Tarthra, Tani.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, we're on all major streaming platforms. And if you want to watch us, go to YouTube. Thank you very much for another week. We'll see you next week.